Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, September 22nd. Equinox is either today or tomorrow. I think it's tonight at 1 a.m. Equinox is when the sun's directly over the equator, or rather halfway between the solstices. So it should be about the same length of day and night now. And we are in the last section of this row. Some of this grass was up to my knees. At least the tips of the grass were. Let me just kind of show you that. This grass, this liver seed. Liver seed? Is that right? It's like something liver seed grass from South Africa. It's pretty high. Oh, look, there we can get a picture of one of the cows watering the grass for me. Go ahead, water the grass. Drink lots of water and pee it all out. No reason to be shy. There we go. Come on, let it all out. What's going on with this cow? Come on, let it all out. You done? My goodness. I think that's metal tag. Yeah, let's go see. No, that's probably number 20 actually. Yeah. Let's take a look. Yep, that's P. How are you doing, number 20? Number 20 lets me touch her sometimes. Let's see, where do you like to be touched? Do you like to be touched behind the ear? Behind the ears? Number 20 is my friendliest cow. It's also the cow with the worst condition. And I can't exactly say why she's doing worse than everybody else. I think these cows, they were sold to me, not as young ones, but you know, they get old. They can't quite eat the grass as well as they used to. Hey, number 20? Number 20? I need you to eat lots and lots of grass today, okay? So, the weather today, it's hot. It's like 85 degrees, it feels like, with high humidity. So, I'm already sweating just standing here outside in the sun. It's good that they're in this part, and when I came here, they're all sitting in the shade. While the cows could probably tolerate near 100 degrees with humidity out in the sun, it's not good for them. They do like warmer weather than we do. Like, they don't do as bad when we're doing bad in the 90s, they're doing fine. They're not really showing any signs. So this is the next row I set up, and I set this one up 250 feet wide because the forage just isn't there in this row, and I wanted them to eat forage, and if I start buying feed, I'm going to give them less grass to kind of you know, minimize the damage to the pasture. But yeah, the forage just isn't there in this row. Like, the whole way all the way back, it doesn't look too good. There's not a lot of goat weed, but that's because there's not a lot of anything. And I was thinking that if it didn't get hot for the rest of the week, that I would just let them graze from the west end of the field. That's that end down there where there are no trees. But now that I think about it and look at the weather forecast, I need to start them off on this end and graze them down to the end. So what I need to do is set up a lane, so a wire that runs about 16 or 20 feet away from this wire on this side. So just have a line that comes down here, and then I'll run a cross wire from that line there, so they can graze here and they can go all the way down and get water. And then as I move them, I'm going to move them west so that they can always come back to the shade to get out of the heat when they want to. One of the downsides of the trees in the heat and having cows come back for the, you know, just hanging out and chewing their cud, is they poop a lot more into the trees, right? And I want that poop in the pasture. But when the heat's high like this, it's just not good for the cows, and I don't want to add to their troubles, you know. I want to give them as easy a time as possible, especially because right now they're supposed to be putting on as much weight as they can to get ready for the winter. the winter's going to be hard. There's going to be weeks of freezing temperatures, and well, typically we don't get that, but there will be at least some days of very cold temperature and rain, like we did last year. We got some cold, icy rain days. The cows are covered with ice. What are these? I'll have to ID this plant for you guys. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in my life. That's incredible. So anyway, that's my plan, is I'm going to set up a wire for a lane and then do the crosswire starting at the east end rather than the west end. So I can hear my neighbor working the cows right now. Anyway, guys, I'll let you go. Take care. Bye-bye.